I want you to remember how to classify a conic just from its general equation. So don't forget these rules. Just help us understand. We have a sense of this. I think we're beginning to get a sense of this anyway. So let's see. We have a in front of x squared, and we have c in front of y squared, and they have different signs. So that means that AC is less than 0, and this is, I was going to say an ellipse. It's a hyperbola. Okay, I guess I'll write that out. And then I want to graph it. So let me go ahead and do my normal thing here. I'll factor out a 16 from the x squared, which means I need to factor out a 16 from 32x, which is 2x. To complete the square, I write 1, which means I really wrote a 16, so I'm going to put 16 on the other side. I'm going to factor out a negative 9 from the y squared. I have y squared. I'm going to factor out a negative 9 from the 54, so I get a negative 6. And a perfect number there would be 9. But wait a minute, it's really a negative 81. 9 times 9 is 81. It's negative. And let me just put this over here while I'm at it. And what does that give me? So I have 209 that I added to both sides, and 16, and then I'm subtracting 81. That gives me 144. This seems pretty familiar. I could almost believe we did this before. So I'm dividing by 144 to get 1. I have to be equal to 1. And 16 into 144 is 9. So I get x plus 1 squared over 9 minus, let's see, oh, that's just going to be, they're just the opposite of each other. 9 into 144 is 16. So I have y minus 3 squared over 16 is equal to 1. Alright, so now I know, here's the place of prominence there. It's horizontal hyperbola, oriented, and I know that A is equal to 3 because of 3 squared, and I know that B is 4 squared, and I know that H is negative 1, and I know that K is positive 3. Okay. Alright, so I think I'm ready to mostly graph this. I suppose, let me do a little on C here. C squared is equal to, you see this negative sign, so I know I'm going to have a positive sign for my C squared, A squared plus B squared. So that's, well, that's 25, right? I already know what A squared is and B squared. So it's going to be 25. So C is equal to 5. That's nice and neat. Maybe we haven't had one quite this neat. Alright, so let's think. Where are we putting this thing? Let's do this. Negative 1 plus 3, we'll say right there. And we're going in the A direction, 3. So we went back 1, so we'll go forward 2, about like that. About like that. And further, oh, I could wish I went a little less extreme there. In the B direction. Okay, and okay, wow. I have to invade my territory here. Unfortunate. And then we'll just go ahead and go from there. Red? Do I really want red? No, I don't want red. Something like that. Okay, so it's a horizontally oriented, more or less. It's a horizontally oriented hyperbola. Oh well, there we go. And, oh, the foci. I didn't do the foci. The foci are 5 away. So A is 3, so I need a couple more. So we'll say the foci is about right there. And about right there. Okay, so that's good.